backgrounds and get them in red. Send. Well, that looks interesting. Maybe add that to my car. Oh, hello, darling. Fancy seeing you here. Did you miss me too much? Well, not that I mind being surprised at work. It's just not all that usual for you. Well, you're not bothering. We're just wrapping up filming anyway. Is everything alright? You seem a little, tense. Darling, you're not bothering me. It's always a pleasure to have your pretty face around here. You know I love your company, so... And you're not interrupting anything, as I said. Filming's finished. Well, yes, I suppose I was going to wind down, but there's no reason I can't do that with you. I'm just sorting a few things out. Well, I was thinking about the next new wardrobe. You know me. But there's such variety up here. Clothing-wise, I mean. Online shopping, what an invention. And this little thing. Well, I suppose I was going to head back to my dressing room if you want to come. Promise it's not a bother. In fact, no, you know what? I'm demanding it. I'd like you to come with me. Good. Come on then. I must say, I know this whole studio isn't exactly how most things work, but I'm not most people. Well, I understand that a lot of people tend to have trailers and they move around, but as we, produce all our own content in-house, I thought having an actual studio building would be quite suitable. And then I have a permanent dressing room rather than just a little trailer thing that has to be moved around. No. I deserve better than that. But I like it like this. It's sort of like having our own little theatre. And we get to just produce all the content we want in it. I'd love to bring other people in as well. It's not all about me anymore. Though actually owning a theatre would be pretty wonderful as well. I thought about expanding, having a live venue, but then I thought, well, would the noise from that bother anyone if anyone was having to work late in the studio? Perhaps I can get us another building. I've been quite fortunate, I do know that. In the underground it was pretty easy to make it big. There wasn't exactly anyone else, really, making television very much, or any sort of content. I mean, I wasn't the only one, of course, but everything else was sort of basic news, and sometimes we get reruns of old human shows that Alpha sort of pirated. But up here, well, I expected it to be a lot harder, and I'm sure it is for most people. I suppose me being not human was actually quite beneficial. Everyone was curious what the hell a monster, what's the word people use? Content creator? Was like, so being the first on the ground in that niche, I suppose, was quite helpful. I'm aware I've been very lucky. And with that, I'm hoping to be a bit more self-aware. I can't exactly stop being who I am, but I'm aware that when one has an audience, one has a certain power, and might as well use it to talk about things that, matter to me. Rather than being too worried about making everything boring and serious, it's, after everything that happened down there and realising that my viewers didn't mind me getting emotional on stream and live on air and showing, a bit more of myself than I usually would, well, sort of opened a whole new door. If I can manage to bring attention to issues such as, rights for monsters and mental health and, well, finding out that up here people like me. And I was worried about people down there knowing about, this body not being my original one. Goodness, people up here. Humans are so stupid. But I'm willing to educate and spread the word. And if I do it all while looking fabulous, darling, well. Come on. You're coming inside, yes. I'm just going to drag you inside if you don't, so. Wonderful. So, would you like a drink? I have a mini fridge in here. Something to calm your nerves, because, darling, you look up. You can tell me till you're blue in the face that something is not wrong, but, I mean. Come on. Sit with me. Tell me what's on your mind so badly that came all the way over here rather than just texting me. It's not nothing, and I don't mind hearing it. You know me. I love some news and gossip and secrets, which I am good at keeping. I know the reputation may be that I blab, but I don't tell anything that people ask me to keep secret. So, of course, I've been good enough at keeping my own, haven't I? So. Alright, if you won't tell me what it is, how about you tell me why you're nervous about saying it? It'll change things. In what way? It's not what I signed up for, darling. Alright, so it's something to do with you, and you're worried about what? I'm not going to want to be close to you anymore? Then I'm not what? Suddenly gonna not find you completely irresistible. That sounds rather stupid. No offense, darling, I just mean, sorry. Not that you being worried about it is stupid, I just mean, I adore you. Nothing's going to change that. After everything we've been through together. And you're one of the few who know about, well, everything to do with me. And if you could handle learning all of that and still want to be around me, then It'd be very hypocritical of me to. I don't think it's different, darling. How about you just deep breaths, spit it out, like ripping off a band-aid. Or write it down for me and I'll read it. Or I'm sort of not going to let you leave this room until you tell me now. I mean, not that I want to push you, just clearly it's something important. And you want to tell me, right? You want me to know. Right. So, yes, I understand how you are. I would hope so. I mean, darling. No, 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 no. Have I done something horribly wrong? No, I mean, for you to have felt nervous about telling me this. I never wanted to make you feel like that. I hope you would have known you could come to me with anything, especially. I. My love. I'm not upset. I'm sort of annoyed with myself, I think. What on earth would give you the idea that I'd be any less receptive to having a boyfriend than a girlfriend? I mean, you know what I am. And I know, you know, you still feel bad about that. You'd rather it had been my choice to tell you rather than you accidentally finding out because somehow those girls, pair of them honestly, stole, found, who knows, key to my old house. And you didn't know, and you just. Suppose, maybe I shouldn't have left diaries open on the floor. But, you know that when I was born, they labelled me as a girl. So I had to change everything when I had the chance. And I should have gone about it in a better way. Blukey didn't know where the hell I'd gone. I mean, for all they knew, I could have. I got so in my head about it that I had to just completely reinvent and change everything and leave everything behind for the sake of needing no one to have known who I was, needing no one to have known that I was a different gender once, or had a different name. I couldn't stand someone looking at me and knowing that history. I just wanted people to see me and know that I was a boy. And that's all they knew. And in their minds, I'd always been one. Which I know that I had, but deciding to cut out everyone in my life who'd known me before I transitioned, I guess you could call it, was. Look, he was my best friend. Is. It's been hard. I mean, not for them. They've instantly welcomed me back, but I sort of feel as if I don't deserve it. My point, you know that I'm trans. Why would you be worried about me not supporting you? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You knew I'd support you being trans, you just didn't know if I'd still want to be with you being trans. You weren't sure if I liked boys? Darling, have you seen me? I mean, even by monster standards, the sort of everything about me. Do I come across as straight to you? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm not making fun. I know this is hard. I but really deep down, was that what you were afraid of? Maybe not. I'm sure it's still hard. Even if you'd 100% known that I wanted to be with you, still. If you've had bad experiences in the past of telling other people, or even just, frankly, been online for 2 seconds and seen how Twitter is every day, my god, then I can understand having the fear, even though you know I'm supportive. You're so used to people not being supportive that the fear's there even with people who you have no reason to fear. Because you don't, darling, have any reason to fear with me. Sorry, darling, but you're stuck with me. And I've rather looked out, haven't I? I mean, let me just take you in. Yes. I mean, who told me when I woke up this morning? I mean, who'd have known that I would have ended the day with having such a beautiful little boy all to myself? Oh, is it a lot being referred to as a boy? I know it was for me at first. Oh, well, I don't actually think that feeling ever really goes away, but if you get too overwhelmed, you'll tell me, right? Right. Good boy. Oh, adorable. I'm going to have such a hard time not calling you that in every single sentence just to see that reaction. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. Oh, sweet thing. You've got absolutely nothing to worry about with me. Am I the first you've told? Hmm. Do you want to tell everyone else? I'll take it. One step at a time, yes. Whenever you're ready. You choose when and where and who we tell. Who you tell. If you want me there, I can be there every single time. Hmm. I'm here for you, darling. And I love you, and nothing's changing that. I just get to know the real you now. I get to explore more of you. Frankly, I'm excited. We get to explore this together. Hmm? Your journey of self-discovery. I am honoured to be along for the ride. And you need anything, you know. I might have had this body sort of sculpted to look masculine, but trust me, you want to know anything about makeup, anything about contouring, you want to make yourself look more quote unquote stereotypically masculine, you know what I mean. Not that you need any of that stuff, but you know, if you want to go shopping for different clothes, if you'd rather look more, you know, the stereotypical kind of, frankly, a little bit boring, modern day, you know, men's fashion, you know, I can come with you, get you some trousers, some shirts, ooh, imagine you in a suit. Or, you want to keep dressing exactly as you are now, that is also completely alright. Clothing doesn't have a gender, darling. Hmm? You decide you want us to go out in matching skirts, I am there. Hmm. And anyone gives you any shit for it, oh, I'll be there. They might not know it, but look, just because you were nice doesn't mean that Elvis hadn't actually prepared for a situation where I would need to defend the kingdom. I'm glad, of course, it didn't come to that, but not everything got thrown away. Still have my chainsaw somewhere, too. I'm joking, of course. I'm very proud of you. Thank you for telling me. And obviously, you know, it wasn't easy for you. I can't imagine. I don't know if it'll get easier if you tell anyone else. But I'm here. Through whatever steps you want to take next. Whether you wanted to keep it with just me for a while, or if you want to tell everyone tomorrow. I'm going to be by your side. My boy. And you are mine still, yes. No silly thoughts of all of this ending because of this. No, I think we should get rid of those. All you need to focus on is being my good boy. My handsome, gorgeous boy. And while those sorts of words don't have a gender either, if there's any you'd rather me not use, I take it you're wanting pronouns changing, yes. Oh, what about a name, darling? Have you decided? You don't have to have yet, of course, but the moment you do, we can test drive a few. Well, you give me a list and I can moan them all out and then you pick which one sounds the best. And we can have fun with it. It doesn't all have to be serious and sad. It should be fun. And if you don't want to change your name, that's fine too. But, you know, as I was saying, if there's any words, you know, like if you don't want to be called cute anymore, you let me know. But until the moment you do, you're just so cute. Handsome. Beautiful. I think now that the real you is being let out. You're even more beautiful than before. So, do you think I could be lucky enough to have my boyfriend give me a kiss? if you climb on up onto my lap. Oh, I am lucky enough. Well, goodness me. Mm. 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 And you want to change anything up, you let me know. Well, if instead of being my boy, you want to be a big strong man and put me in my place, well, sir, I won't complain. You just let me know. And if you don't know, well, we can try everything out. Figure it all out together. What an adventure we'll have. Me and my boy. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. I have 2 separate Ko-fis with those on to keep them separate. You can find them both on my card. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who followed me there donated just £1 a month, it would help me out a lot and allow me to move out. Rewards for being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, your name read aloud in the credits of YouTube videos, and 2 exclusive spicy audios every single month for the top fledgling tier. And a reminder that I do stream on Twitch at least 3 times a week on average. And a thank you to my Patreons. My fledglings, Phoenix JN, Antichrist, Isabel, Enter, Stellar Moon, Whipson, The Lucio Archive, Snazzy NK, Cynical Altura, Ebony Voigt, Rasley D, Taylog, Tech Sexual, Theo Nightmare, Liam, Nesquik, Vampire Obsessed, Nerd Herder, Mouse, Ali Wally, B, Jordan Draws, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Atis, Shammy, Ruby, Glitch, Carry On, Euronotti, Lady the Lake, Asterash, Delmo, Unibosh, Not So Kiwi, Percy, EJ Fears, Kuro, Hell, The Solacis, Aether, The Best Cheesecake, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Aspen, Spider, River Heights Puff, Perry Small, Arbitrary Descriptivism, Fashion Beauty, Prince, Theo Nightmare, Eliana Immer, Luna Vix, Lydia Perez, Kate Fry, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Please Don't Perceive Me, Glitchy Kitten, Ray Carts, Ray, CJ, Indrid, Nico, Emily, Sweet Jade, Sammy, Ev, A, Tisness, Kit, I Am Just Vibing, Your Mom, Arcane, Loveplur, N, Jane Randazzo, Nicole, Elizabeth Vaughan, MX Pinksuit 230, Ray Queen Lilith, Anita Fortain, and Tarragon. And a thank you to my familiars, Abby Clayton, Doris, Dandelion, Saladoria, Lauren Lovett, Hunbun, Sev, Finn, Kiara, and Rhiannon.